And welcome back to episode number 12 of the Hive podcast. I'm your host, Jagger and Thomas, alongside my co-host, Thomas Super. Tommy, we're on episode 12. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. I've had a case of the Mondays today, but that's because I've been up pretty early. But other than that, past week has gone a little fast, not gonna lie. Slow and fast, I would have to say.
Yeah, I got a good case of the Mondays too, and it's my day off. I mean, I got a text from boss yesterday saying no work today. So I was like, nice. I get to sleep in. Passed out on the couch last night, woke up, and the lady woke me up, and she's like, I think you need to go to bed. And I was like, yeah, probably. And I got up, I turned around, and it was the sun was rising, and I was like, what?
What the fuck happened?
I could have sworn it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, but I swear I closed my eyes for like a second, and and then there I was. It was like 5:30 in the morning. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, ever since then, I mean, shit, I haven't done anything today. I've just been lazy. I'm still tired, and it's like 4 o'clock, and I got a class in like an hour and a half, so that'll be interesting. So
we'll
see how that goes.
Yeah. I'll just recap my day. I had to take a couple animals to the vet. They had to get fixed, especially if I'm going to be boarding my dog at work. And she needs to be fixed or she can't play. I mean, she can technically, since it's employee's dog, she could board, but she won't be able to play. And it wouldn't be fair to her to keep her all in a kennel for a whole week. So,
right.
And then we're getting the youngest cat fixed. So
Is that
she's
the
a lot
fluffy
less.
one?
No, that's the little yellow one.
Oh yeah. That's right.
So we took her there, got her to the vet just before 8 o'clock this morning, and then I've been making phone calls. I had to call some guy to make sure if I could get my brakes fixed at some point for one of my tractors. Try to get that. I've been on the phone constantly. And then, what was it? My brother and I took back some cans and bottles earlier today. Got about $19 of empty pop cans and bottles and empty beer cans and Mountain Dew hard cans. So split that about 50-50. So that made out to like roughly $9 for William and I. And that was only 2 tubs too. That wasn't
nice.
So yeah,
aluminum's coming up.
Oh yeah. Still coming up. And then I had to take my tractor to go get looked at because I wanted to get like a rough estimate, and the guy's like, well, I can't really give you one unless I can see it. And I'm like, well, I can throw it on the trailer real quick and haul it down there. So it's only like a 10-minute drive from my house. So put it on there and drove it down. The guy's like, well, without adding in how much the parts would be, it should take about 4 to 5 hours of service to do it, to pull it apart, put the new brakes in, seal it, put it back together. It would roughly take probably about 5 hours. And it should cost roughly $600 to $800. And I'm like, damn, that's way cheaper than I thought it was going to be. Because I was thinking like it was going to be at least $1,000 because they'd have to like remove the stuff out of remove the back end of the tractor off so they can get into all that stuff. But yeah, and then about half an hour ago, I got off a Zoom meeting with my advisor from DMAC about classes and stuff, getting all that squared away, so I can start taking my mechanic classes. So
are you going to be going to that fancy ass building in Des Moines?
Not that specific building, but yes, a building like that.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah. So you go.
Yeah. So I mean, I'll have to be there from, like the guy told me, he's like, you'll have to be there from 8 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon, roughly, with classes and everything. I mean, you'll have like hour breaks between classes and stuff, but but he was just giving me a rough like this is what it is. I don't have to take any classes on Friday, so excited about that. So
nice.
oh yeah,
Cool.
so
Awesome.
excited.
So awesome. That's good to hear. Well, as all of you know, we have this consistent weekly every episode. We have a drink of the day.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna get started on that here. As always, I have a rain. Tommy, I'm assuming you have a Mountain Dew.
I do have a Mountain Dew.
Awesome. So how this works, if you haven't seen it already, we got 3 guesses and then a final guess on what we have. So I'll guess what Tommy has. Tommy guess what I have. I believe you started guessing mine last week, so I think I'll guess yours this week. So starting us off, I'm gonna do something a little different. Tommy, has this Mountain Dew showed up in an episode of the Strive Hive podcast before?
Yes, it has.
Okay. Is it one of the original flavors, meaning regular, Code Red, Voltage, or Livewire?
Yes, it is one of the original.
Ooh, okay.
The double yesser.
double yes, sir. All right. I don't think it's. Oh, actually, no. I'm not gonna say that because last week I said I know it's not Maui Burst and it wasn't Maui Burst. So, is this color of Mountain Dew? Hi, Lola. Is this color of Mountain Dew a cool or a warm color? Or is it it's a warm color? Okay. All right. I feel like you would throw me off and be like, psych, Livewire, but no. My final guess is you have a Mountain Dew Code Red.
I'm getting too predictable when I have Code Reds.
Yeah.
Yes, Code Red. Oh yeah, and it's not
column for me.
It's not cold, so I have to throw it in with some ice.
So this is one that you own.
Oh yeah,
I personally own it.
It was a BOGO half off at Fairway.
Ooh, okay, BOGO half off. Those are good deals.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I guess I got one a regular. What the fuck is that in my bottle? You, gross. Anyway, yeah, so I got a Code Red. Oh, that's so
right on. I'm happy I got that. I feel like that was a really quick.
That was a really quick round.
I was like, is it this? Is it that? Is it that? I got basically all yeses on that.
Yeah.
I mean, the warm or cold. Technically it's yes or no questions, but I would have guessed, is it a warm color or is it a cold color? So either way, I'd find out. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right. Your go.
All righty. Jagger.
Yes, Thomas.
Has this rain been on a past episode?
It has not been on a past episode.
Ooh.
This is a brand new rain entering the atmosphere.
Alrighty. Switching it up here. Alrighty.
You better not fucking blow this because that's limiting a lot.
Oh, yeah, it is. Alrighty. So I have to guess the flavor of this, right? Yes, I do.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right. Jagger, I'm assuming this rain is in a white can.
It is, in fact, in a white can, but that
doesn't limit anything. That doesn't do anything.
Thomas, I think I've had it. I think I've had every black can on the episode.
You have. That was a worthless question. Fuck.
That was except for lemon HTZ rain. Bring it back.
Yeah. Actually, I have another rain flavor that I have that's in the black can that I got that I have not had yet. So
what one?
The strawberry sublime.
Strawberry sublime. Oh yeah, I haven't had that one or the mango matic on here.
Hey, I'll bring.
Never mind.
Yeah. I'll bring you when we go to Gage's. I'll bring you a strawberry sublime to have the next morning. So
okay.
Anyway.
But yeah, it's in a white can.
White can. Jagger.
I think you have one question left. So
okay. Jagger, would the color of this can be more warm color or cool color?
It is more on the warm side.
Okay. Okay. I think you're gonna throw me a twist, but I'm gonna go with my gut, and I think I know what you have. Jagger,
Yeah.
do you have a Rain Inferno Red Dragon?
Tommy. It's a day for the warm colors, in fact, and it's a day for the red colors. So yes, I do have I do have a red dragon. Good fucking work. I'm impressed. I did not expect you to pull that. I thought you were gonna go
like rainstorm cute or
because it was like because I knew you were gonna ask the white or black can question.
Yeah.
And I was like, if he asks that, and then if he asks if it's a warm or cold color, then he ain't got much left for questions. But
oh yeah.
No, good job. I'm proud of you. That was a good poll.
Let's go. Okay, I'm writing down a tally, and I'm gonna start it today.
I haven't had this flavor in forever.
I haven't had it in at least a month, just because like I've had other flavors that I've been wanting more than that one. Also, I have not been seeing it a lot at Casey's.
No, I see a lot at Quick Trip. I don't know about Casey's much. I don't go to Casey's as often unless I'm in Janesville. Yeah. But that is drink of the day for this episode. I kind of want to give you guys a little throwback about this last weekend. Your boy ended the regular season in the Southern Plains Football League. We ended 7-1. Had some family come out. One of them is possibly viewing this episode right now. Shout out to you, Jesse. And but yeah, it was a really fun game. Our starting D-line was out, or defensive end was out, so I was able to play a lot more.
Let's go.
And I didn't get put in the starting drive, but I got to play literally every drive after that. So ended up with, I believe, 3 sacks, and then I tipped the ball like 3 times too. So and I got some footage on that. Shout out to my aunt for getting some footage of that. And but no, it was a really fun game, and now we're going to be playing the same exact team at the same exact time at the same exact place next week.
Let's go.
On the 17th.
Sweet.
So,
on Monday?
Not the 17th. I'm stupid.
The 15th?
15th.
Sweet.
At 5.
Awesome.
So.
Alrighty. But yeah. So
I'm
as we
bumped and bruised.
Hell yeah. So that's how you know it's a good game. You getting coming back with battle scars.
Exactly.
So for in the sports world, not a whole lot has been going on. I know that the summer league for the NBA has started up, and there are at least a few games in, but not a whole lot of NFL news, other than the constant Instagram posts of, look at these new players, look at these old players and new threads, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool, but also play football. I want to see some football.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm just happy I'm still playing football, so I'm not missing it as much, you know. But but I kind of want to touch on some MLB. Just going over some standings here right now. Currently, we have the Tampa Bay Rays leading the AL East with 58 wins. And then NL East, we got the Braves with 60 wins. So those are the top 2 teams in the league right now. I believe the third team is the Orioles in the same division as the AL East. So it looks like baseball is getting pretty intense down to the crunch last, I think, 20, 30 games, something like that.
Has the home run derby already happened? It's probably that probably happened a lot.
Bro, don't ask me. I don't pay attention to baseball that much. But Twins are second in the AL Central, which is also the worst division in the league, it looks like, with a record of 45 wins, 46 losses. Last 10 games, they've gone 5-5, so kind of an average team right now. So,
since you're still looking up, let's look at the Cubs and Cardinals, because I know people around here are big Cubs and Cardinals fans.
Absolutely. So we got the Cubs. Cubs are third in the NL Central at 42 wins, 47 losses. And then the Cardinals are the last in the division at 38 wins and 52 losses. Sorry, man.
Get shit on. Get shit on.
Still some of the best unis in the league, though. I'm not going to hate.
I will
and
I
I feel like as a Minnesotan fan, all of us can relate that we have a second team that we like to kind of root for. And that mine is the Dodgers when it comes to baseball, and they're leading the NL West 51-38.
Hey.
So
another team that I would probably follow a lot more would have been the Royals, but I don't know how they're doing. I don't know if they're doing good or not.
Royals are the last place in the worst division, 26 wins, 65 losses. So not too hot.
Usually the teams I grew up watching or talking about was like the Royals, Cardinals, Cubs, and the Dodgers. And
you want to know something?
And the Mets, I would say.
This is a crazy ass stat. The Red Sox are the last team in the AL East with 48 wins, 43 losses, and they have more wins than the leading of the AL Central. Red Sox are 48 and 43. The Guardians, who are ahead of the Central, 45 and 45. Jesus. So they got 3 wins on them.
The Cleveland Guardians. They used to be the Cleveland Indians, and then got canceled because the name
got canceled.
Got canceled.
I mean, they did. They did get canceled.
They did.
That's how that works.
That's how that works. Same that happens with the Redskins. Oh wait, I mean the Commanders.
Yeah. Jesus, the fucking Orioles just beat the Twins yesterday, 15-2.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Holy fuck! It's so bad.
God damn! I still need to go to a Twins game this year.
Yeah, those are coming
hi,
by.
Lola. You coming by?
Coming by solo, but yeah. That's all for sports. We're kind of as There's a putty cat.
We got a little interference. Going on here.
Lola, what are you doing?
Everybody meet Lola. This is one of our cats.
She's like, that's it. Get out of here. Get me the fuck out of here.
Put you in air jail. Hold her up.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, but like I said, not much for sports going on. I know MLB's still going, but until that, I've seen on Instagram that we are in the dog days of summer. Not a whole lot of sports going on and all that stuff. So,
okay. I just thought of this. Let's do an way too early prediction of the NBA Finals.
Oh God, super way too early of the.
Yeah, let's do this next week, next episode. Way too early predictions for both Super Bowl finals, hockey, baseball, whatever.
All right.
Maybe not baseball because baseball is kind of come to a close here. So,
and let's put a little reward on it, shall we?
Ooh, let's say reward. Okay.
Let's say this. Alrighty. So, the person who gets the closest or guesses a team. Like by closest, I mean is that either has a team that made it to the to
like
either
playoff wise,
wise. Like if you, I would honestly say it would be kind of a win if you do guess if you have one of the final 4 teams playing. So like in the conference championships and all that. So like in each. And like for Super Bowl and for NBA and all that.
Absolutely, so. Yeah. I'll be doing my research for this now. So.
Oh yeah, I think.
I mean, it's way too early prediction, so you never know what's going to happen. But
you never know what's going to happen. But it's.
But yeah, we'll have a little wager or something on there. We'll decide. We'll decide what the winner and loser gets. So.
Yeah. Alrighty, we could definitely do that. But yeah, since we're not really talking sports now, but kind of also. So as you know, Jagger and I, Jagger more or less has a jersey collection.
Yes, sir.
I think of 35 jerseys, I want to say.
Yeah, it's somewhere. I think it's more because I didn't count that Jordan Hicks autograph jersey. And then, actually, you keep them entertained for a second. I got a new jersey I just copped last week. So,
alrighty. So, like I said, I have about 4 jerseys between my 1 NBA jersey and my 3 NFL jerseys. Jagger probably has upwards to now 40, I'm assuming. But we are going to share some jerseys that we would buy that are not from our favorite teams. So I would buy non-Packers / non-Bucks jerseys, and Jagger would be buying, let's say, non-Timberwolves, non-Vikings jerseys, because those are probably his 2 favorite teams right now. So, but here we go.
All right. So your boy, well, here's a little backstory on how I got this jersey. So, it was like maybe 4 or 5 days before Tommy's birthday party. So, and Megan had no idea what to wear. And we were going to go out to eat, or we went out to eat, and there's this thrift store nearby, Goodwill. And we're like, let's just check it out, see what they have. And while she was looking for whatever she could find, I was like, I might as well check the men's section. And I find one of the most steal of cops on this fucking jersey. It was dirt cheap. Like, by dirt cheap, I mean like $6. All right.
It was black. I saw just a little bit.
It's a black jersey.
It's either a Magic or a Spurs jersey. I saw with the white stripes too.
Okay. So you saw the little tank too. This
I did.
Right here is a Shaquille O'Neal.
No fucking way.
Orlando Magic jersey. Look at that shit.
Holy fucking shit.
And it was my size too. It's fucking, that was a steal of a cop.
How much?
I told you $6. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And I go to check out, and the guy's like, is this a Shaq jersey? I was like, yeah. He's like, when the hell do we get this? And I was like, I don't know, but it's mine now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But and I was like, I'm not even like a Magic fan or anything. It's just I like collecting jerseys. So so now I have a Orlando Magic jersey, so that's awesome.
You have a classic.
Plus it's a Shaq, so yeah.
Shaq, so yeah. That would, Jesus.
I think I still will in the future get like a better quality one, like with it stitched and all that. But this is like retro type shit. Like, let's see what brand. I think Champion made. Yeah, Champion makes. They make this brand or this style of jersey.
Hell
so
yeah,
that was cool.
That is fucking cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick. So.
That's awesome.
Since we're talking jerseys now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but so I basically, Jagger, gave him a recap, basically saying how you have upwards to 40 jerseys. I only have 4. You have 10 times the amount of jerseys I have. Just put the math together.
Wow. Holy fuck, I got a lot of jerseys. That's cool though.
Yeah. So, and I said we're gonna list off our not really top 5, but it's our 5 that we would go to.
Our next 5.
Our next 5 that we would be purchasing next.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. Do you want to go first, or you want me to?
I just wrote down my my last one I want on here.
Or do you want to go? Let's go back and forth.
Yeah, let's just go down.
Like
so you do like 1 next. Like,
yeah.
First one, next second.
Right. So this isn't. It's not going to be necessarily in order of the next ones that we're going to get, but it's going to be the next ones that we would like to have.
Mm-hmm. And I said before, sorry, I don't mean to intrude, but I said these are like our non-favorite teams. So like, yours is non-Vikings,
Timberwolves.
Exactly. Mine's like non-Bucks, non-Packers. So, yeah.
Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, I was thinking Buccaneers. So I was like, what?
Nope.
Okay. So, I'll start out, and I'm going to start out with the basketball ones I have. It's only 2 out of the 3. Mm-hmm. And the first one that I'd want to get before the other one would be New Orleans Pelicans Zion Williamson. No. I think preferably I'd go with the navy blue one. But yeah, I mean, I have a Zion Duke jersey, So, and I've liked watching him ever since he came out of college, or ever since college, so, or high school even. So
the red Pelicans jerseys, honestly, kind
I
of
was
cool.
I was thinking that one too, but then I don't know. I want something a little more like Pelicans iconic, you know, because like when I think of the red Pelicans jerseys, I think of a Rocket jersey.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. Is this stuff cold in here still? Oh, it is. Nice. Okay.
But yeah.
So let's just go with the next basketball jersey I would get. This is just purely because I think these designs look cool. And it's just the first player I thought when I think of this team. I would either say a blue or a throwback purple LaMelo Ball Hornets jersey.
Ooh, okay. That's a good one.
Just because like the blue, the Charlotte blue that they have looks fucking sick, and then like with the throwback purple when they did that, those are like I think the new purple ones they have now look cool too. So I mean,
no, I agree. That's that's actually a really good pick. I'm surprised I didn't think of that.
Yeah, and
but,
I mean LaMelo Ball is just one of the Ball brothers. I mean, you hear about him all the time, and his game does a lot of speaking.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's like I've heard people compare him to Magic Johnson. I mean, not that he's there yet, but like I mean, he's a tall point guard that can pass pretty well. So he's really flashy with it. So yeah. So kind of moving on, next jersey I would get, and it's a throwback jersey, and it's one I've been meaning to get for like the longest time. I wanted to get this one instead of my Hakeem Olajuwon one, but they didn't have it in my size. And that's Philadelphia 76ers black Allen Iverson one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good one.
With the Sixers where the eye has like the star for the dot, you know?
Oh yeah. I know. I've seen those.
Yeah,
like
those are one of my favorite jerseys. That one, and then I guess I'll throw another since this is my last basketball one. Vince Carter one with the Raptor, the purple Raptor.
Ooh, yeah, the purple Raptor. That one's honestly kind of cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Vancouver Grizzly. There's a lot of them for basketball.
Yeah. But all the throwbacks used to be nice. Did you? Speaking of throwback basketball jerseys, those throwback classic '90s ones that they did of the All-Star, some of the All-Star jerseys.
Oh yeah. Those are not
cool.
like people wearing Michael Jordan ones all the time.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Those ones are cool. Yeah. But since we're still sticking with basketball jersey, I'm kind of a little bit of a throwback. Any of the color. It's like either red, white, or black of the Dennis Rodman jersey, of Bulls Rodman jersey.
Okay. Rodman jersey, that'd be sick.
That would be kind of sick. Yeah. I kind of wanted like the black ones, like they had in the '90s, like in the '98 blacks, look kind of fucking sick. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm
really red stripes.
Yeah, with the red pinstripes. I'm really surprised I don't have a Michael Jordan jersey. I just realized that I don't have a Michael Jordan jersey, and I'm like a big jersey collector guy. Yeah, but no,
dude.
Maybe MJ will have to be my next one because that's like a must-have if you're gonna have a collection.
Yeah. Yeah. What was I about to say? Like, well, those and Kobe and I think LeBron's jerseys are now getting up there now, where they're like upwards to like $300.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on who you go through too, because the Mitchell and Ness ones, those ones are fucking expensive. Yeah, that's the one that the AI one I want to get, the Hakeem Olajuwon I have, and then the navy blue Cleveland LeBron one that I have.
Yeah, I know. I was looking through Fanatics, which is basically NBA shop and NFL shop, all that. Like I have the app, and I've been looking through those, and the cheapest one I saw was a youth extra large. That was $2.99 for an MJ jersey.
Yeah, and kind of intermission break / I'm gonna promote this business even though they don't pay us. If you want to buy jerseys, DH Gate, the letters D, the letter H, and then the word Gate, GATE.com, or download the app. Really fucking dirt cheap jerseys, like $16 to $30. Depends on your size, depends on the player. But you can literally get a variety of different jerseys. I know recently they just got and they ship from China, so they take a while to get there, but that's where I get most of my jerseys from. And they're not like official real jerseys, but they are jerseys that look just like.
Yeah.
The only issue I had with them was my Marshawn Lynch, but it's also individual sellers in China, so it depends on who you buy through too. And I know lately on the pictures, like if you go to like NBA, it won't show the logo on the jersey, but when you order it, it will come in with the logo.
With the logo,
So,
yeah.
Yep.
I was gonna order. I mean, Jagger trusts them, and I was gonna trust them too. My bank card would not let me buy from DHgate, and I wanted to get like a what was it? I wanted to get a Giannis like remember back in the bubble when they had the Cream City jerseys.
Oh yeah.
That the Bucks said I was gonna try to get one of those either with Giannis or Chris Middleton that said Cream City on them. Those look fucking cool, and they're like the little off-white cream color. So
right.
But then my bank was like, fraud alert.
Shipping from an individual seller from China can be a risky game and a gamble to play, but that's also the price you pay with like a $16 jersey too. So I mean, but no, I mean I've never had an issue with them other than I've had a Marshawn Lynch jersey that's kind of like an off green. But other than that, it's been pretty good and pretty solid. My old social studies / history teacher actually told me about them because I wore I don't remember what jersey I wore to school that day, but he was like, "You like jerseys? Buying jerseys?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to collect them someday." And he's like, "Buy from here." So shout out to you, Mr. Bartosh. Barcode. That's what we called him.
Barcode. You called him Barcode?
Yeah. He was a younger, cool teacher. So I mean, I don't think he cared, but.
But yeah. So, I mean, have you said 3 jerseys you want? Because you wanted to get.
I technically said 4 for basketball, but I mean, I got more in depth with 2. Like there's 2 on my list. So
there's 2 more you want to see on your list.
I think I have 3 more I haven't said, and they're all football.
Yeah,
so
me too.
So I think it's my turn, right?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, so the next one I want to get for football is Texans number 99 JJ Watt. The home jerseys, the navy blue with the red, honestly, I love those Texans jerseys, and no better player than JJ Watt to get it, especially since being a defensive end, I love a dominant defensive end. So not really much more than JJ Watt.
Nope, not much more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So the next jersey I want to buy is a Packers jersey, just because I have more other jerseys than I do Packers jerseys. So I would say the next non-Packers jersey I would buy is a black Jason Kelce Eagles jersey.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I fuck with it. I fuck with Jason Kelce. That's him and Michael Vick, I think, would be I like the LaShawn McCoy.
Ooh. Speaking of Eagles jerseys, you see that they're going to be playing with the Kelly Greens, the throwback Kelly Green jerseys.
Yeah.
Those are going to be fucking sick.
Yeah, because they have that helmet too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome to see.
That will be sick.
But the reason I want to get a Jason Kelce jersey is, I mean, one, he's probably my favorite offensive lineman to play the game, just like dominant and doesn't give a shit. 2, because shout out New Heights podcast.
Yeah, he's a funny guy too. I mean, he's a guy that he'll play his heart out on the field, and then he'll go drink a beer with you right after the game. So
yeah. And then scream into the microphone while he's doing his podcast.
and do the little Uzi Vert dance.
Oh yeah, that fucking dance.
I just want to rock. Yeah. Yeah. The next jersey I want to get, both of them are quarterbacks, and I'm gonna save one of them for last because I don't think anybody's gonna expect it. Joe Burrow.
Hey, yeah.
I think I'd either go orange or black for
You don't
that.
want to get their new white ones that they have.
Actually, white or orange.
Their new snow bangles. That
I feel
have.
like I feel like I have a lot of black. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'd go with the orange. Honestly, overall,
Orange is a pretty sick color.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to football out of college, LSU is my favorite. And so that's, I mean, I'd get him. I'd get Jamar Chase. Fuck it. I mean, but I'd get Joe Burrow over anybody else before.
Yeah. Yeah.
When it comes to that.
Yeah, it makes sense. The next guy I want to get, the next two I have are a little biased why I want to get him. But this first one, I don't know if the Raiders came out with any like a gray ultra. Or I don't think they have any like straight up gray jerseys, but either a black or the Color Rush Devontae Adams jersey.
Okay, yeah,
just because Devontae Adams up until that point, I mean when he was with Green Bay, he was damn good wide receiver. With that Rodgers combo was really good, and he stepped in with that absence of Jordy Nelson when it got to that time, and and even still with the Raiders, I mean, he was balling out with the Raiders last year. So I mean,
yeah, still one of the best receivers in the league. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
definitely a good cop. I would go with a Panther Thielen, but I feel like I'm cheating on him.
You would be,
because like I just can't. I mean,
don't look right. It doesn't look right.
Us Minnesotans, I mean, they understand what I'm saying. I mean, I have my purple Adam Thielen jersey, and I'm going to the Vikings at Carolina game, and I'm wearing my purple Thielen. I don't give a fuck. I'm rooting on Thielen, and I'm rooting on my Vikings. So, but I feel like if I were to get a Panther Thielen, I love the guy to death, but like I
don't think you could. Yeah.
No, it just doesn't look right. It looks like you customed a jersey.
Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, coming into my last pick for jerseys I want is, like I said, another quarterback, and he's taking over the GOAT spot, or what some people consider the GOAT spot. That's Baker Mayfield. A Tampa Baker Mayfield jersey. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Baker Mayfield, he's been one of my personal favorite quarterbacks since he came into the NFL. I know he's not that good, but I mean, I still fucking love the dude. I get a Browns, Panther, Bucks, I'll get Rams. I'll get all the jerseys of Baker Mayfield if I have to. Baker Mayfield is, I would say, similar to my type of LeBron, except Baker Mayfield is nowhere near as good at his sport than LeBron is. So, but don't ask me why. I just love the dude. He's funny as hell.
I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be a little bit of a hot take before I announce my last one.
Say it.
I don't think the Browns should have grabbed Deshaun Watson, and I think they should have stuck it out. I think they should have sticking with Baker. I'm going to be honest.
Well, that's because they were doing so bad, and all they could think about is pointing fingers at Baker Mayfield. Like, Baker was throwing dots to OBJ, and OBJ would just drop them. Like, and Odell said that he, like, no passes were like in his target zone, but like literally every time, or majority of the time, the ball touched his hands, and if the ball touches your hands, you better fucking catch it if you're a receiver.
Yeah.
Making multi-million dollars. But there are times where Baker has fucked up, and we all know that. I mean,
no one's human. No one's
we're all human.
Everyone's human. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
No one's human. No one's human. We're all fucking robots. No, but no, I think Baker was a perfect fit in Cleveland, and I think if they would have just stuck it out and actually got good receivers that weren't like, emotionally fucking stupid, then I think they would have had a better year with them. But
Well-
just like what people do to Minnesota, they point fingers at Kirk Cousins because he's the quarterback on the team. So, but it's a fucking team sport. You can't win a game with one person.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick up Aaron Rodgers on the Jets, but you ain't gonna do shit.
Jets ain't gonna be doing shit this year.
Jets ain't doing shit this year. I'm calling it right now.
They're going. What is it? We have a 17 game, right?
17.
They're gonna
7-10.
They're either gonna go 7-10 or 8-9. They're gonna be just below 500. And
Okay,
Aaron Rodgers is gonna get belittled out of fucking.
I'm gonna be surprised if they get more than 10 wins. I could see them starting off like the first
really
3 games undefeated, but then downhill from there.
Oh, 100%.
100%. I could see them beating like the Dolphins once, the Patriots once.
Mm-hmm. I can see him going to an overtime game with the Bills, and then the Bills just like taking it over.
I don't think they'll be beating the Bills. I don't think
100%.
they'll be I think the Bills got the sweep on them there, but
the Bills are beating them both times. I think the Patriots are going to beat them once, and I think the Dolphins are going to beat them once. But if they're going to make the playoffs, they're going to be the last seed and get smoked by the Bills. The Bills are the Chiefs.
Oh, absolutely.
100%. They're not making it past the first round of the playoffs. I'm calling if they somehow make it all the way, I will. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm just making an exaggeration. Like I'm gonna lose my mind if that happens.
Okay, so I just saw something, and this is completely off topic because I looked up the Jets' schedule, but the first thing that came up was something about Dalvin Cook. So then I just typed in Dalvin Cook, and I wanted to see what was going on. Yesterday, Dalvin Cook turned down a contract offer from the Miami Dolphins. So he's still he's still free agent, which is kind of surprising. I mean, also not because I mean he's 27 years old. I mean, he's still got a few years left in the tank, but I mean, for a running back, you're not going to be lasting super long in the league. Once you're like 32, you're kind of
dead,
wrapped up there.
Yeah. I heard, and this is a rumor off of Twitter. Twitter is really great with rumors.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the GOAT coach Billy Belichick, trying to ease him to go play to the Patriots.
He's Dalvin Cook?
Trying to get Dalvin Cook to ease him to go play into the Patriots.
Interesting. Yeah, you said Twitter, and this is also way off topic. Did you see that Mark Zuckerberg released a new social media app
called
Threads or something?
Mm-hmm.
It correlates with Instagram or something. It's supposed to be just a knockoff Twitter. And
Elon Musk is like,
Zuck is a cuck. he called Zuck a cuck and shit. And oh man, I can't. And I think they're actually fighting. I'm pretty sure they're actually fighting, like in a boxing match. So that I would pay to see 100%.
That would be funny to see.
But you said your last. Did you say your last jersey?
I haven't yet.
Okay, go for it. I'm sorry.
This last one is bias. I would, since I was shitting so much on the Jets, I would buy a black, either an Allen Lazard black Jets jersey or a Breece Hall black Jets jersey.
Ooh, I was wondering if you were gonna say Rodgers.
Fuck no. That's gonna be so much. It's gonna be so much more expensive to get a Rodgers jersey. But anyway, yeah, no. So I like Allen Lazard because I mean he's probably one of my favorite players to play because from Iowa, college in Iowa,
right?
Basically walked on and got a
Iowa native, went to your favorite team, and I understand that completely. If he's one of your favorites,
And Breece Hall is just a really, really good running back. I mean, hell, even up to 7 games, he was putting up rookie of the year numbers
for sure.
And he was like top 10 in votes for rookie of the year for for that whole thing because he was just so dominant. He had at least I think a touchdown or two in those 7 games. Like in each of those 7 games, he had a touchdown or two, I think. And he had a couple of breakout games with the Jets. So, but yeah, I would get, and the black jerseys from the Jets are probably the best looking ones anyway.
Yeah, honestly, I like all 3 of them. I like their green, I like their black, and their white.
Yeah, they look cool.
I think the white are probably my favorite, and then it black, then green. But either way, I mean, I like.
They do.
It's a toss up. I mean, honestly, it depends. It depends on my mood.
Oh yeah, it does. It honestly, it all depends on what's up with it. So
okay, so now I know this was no favorite teams type of jerseys. So I just kind of really brief. What are your next 3 of your favorite team jerseys that you'd want to get?
Buy?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fucking missed again. So, I would probably get a white, AJ Dillon jersey from the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably either get the new 50s classic throwback green, either Kenny Clark or David Bakhtiari jersey, because David Bakhtiari, the old 6'9". So,
Right.
yeah. So, yeah, just either of those, and then I think I would get either a white Bucks jersey. I don't know who I would get besides Giannis. Probably either a Drew Holiday or fucking Brooke Lopez jersey. Probably, I don't know. I'm just the white jerseys honestly look cool, but the old what was this year's City jersey that looked honestly kind of cool. Ooh, the blue that they had. Mm-hmm. Remember when I think it was last year when they had the cool looking blue, like the double blue jerseys they had. Those looked cool though.
Okay.
I would probably get one of those.
Those are good. Yeah.
But not any specific order, but those are probably the next 3 I would buy.
Right. The ones for me, this ain't gonna be in any order either. For Timberwolves, I got Anthony Edwards. I'd probably go with a white one. Yep, I go Ant, and then for football, I'm gonna go with Jordan Addison, the rookie from LSU. We just picked, or not Jesus, not LSU. Fucking,
isn't it Michigan State?
Nope. What the hell? Hold on.
Jordan, where is he from?
Why am I blanking? I literally know this.
Oh, is he from USC?
Yep. USC.
Okay.
Yep, USC. Or yeah. So Jordan Addison, and then I would go with Alexander Madison.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rocking the deuce.
Yep.
The purple deuce.
I think Alexander Madison, or no, Jordan Addison would probably be a white, and Madison would be a purple.
The purple deuce. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. But those are our jerseys we wanted to talk about, because since we didn't have like enough of sports this week, I definitely wanted to bring in oh cool, we haven't really get
something sport related for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely,
definitely something. So let's throw that with the sports talk. Now we go to our shenanigans. We always
get out of here, sports.
Get out of here, sports. It's time for shenanigans. But before I move into shenanigans, Jagger, I would like to share a cool product that Emma got me for my birthday.
A cool product.
Very cool product.
Let's see.
I don't know if you have seen on TikTok this thing called a Kanga cooler.
What? A Kanga.
But I got this cool ass cooler that can fit.
Hold on. Show them again. Make sure you're talking. So then.
Yeah. So this is the Kanga pouch. As this is, it can fit a 12-pack of anything just straight out of the cooler. Can go straight in here in the box and everything.
Oh my god.
And, yeah. So, and then this one is a specific one that I can get. You can have it with the 12-pack, which I tried it out. You can have just 12-pack of seltzer cans or beer cans. I put a 12-pack of the Mountain Dew Hards in. Same thing. And it fit it perfectly. I just slid the box in and cut a little open over it. It's got this cool little flap that I can just reach on in here, Jagger. Look at this. Little magnetic flap. You just come on in, and then you just whip out what you want to drink. I have a Powerade in here because it's too early to start drinking for me. But then you can also just fit a 6-pack of bottles with this too, straight out of there. Just set it in there, and it's just easy access with the little thing. And this specific one can also have just loose ice with a handful of other drinks and assortment stuff, and it's just easy access with the little flap.
Did you say that's called the pouch, or is that the backpack?
The backpack is fucking sick.
That's the backpack?
Awesome. No, this is the pouch. So
okay.
If you go to Kanga.com,
I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah, they're fucking sick. Emma thought of me. Yeah. She's like, yeah, I thought of this cool little cooler.
Oh my God, you can get some with like colleges on them. I see Georgia and Clemson on here, Mississippi State. Oh, my old math teacher would like that. He's Mississippi State.
Jagger, while you're still going through, I'm gonna explain the different ones you can get. So you can get the little carrier. I don't think it's called the pouch. I think it's called the mate.
The case mate. The case mate.
It's just so you can just throw the 12-pack case, the 12-pack case in there. I have the pouch, and then that's the 12. And then that's all the 12-pack ones. Now they do also have 24-pack. They also do have.
The backpacks are $120.
I know.
Holy shit.
The one Emma got me, she spent fucking $70 on this thing.
Yeah, I see that. Jesus Christ. These are sick though. I'm copping one for sure.
For sure? Are you sure about that? Yeah. So and then they have 24-pack ones also. They have the casemate one, the bigger casemate one, and the backpack of the 24-pack. Then they also have a 30-pack, I think just the casemate. But they also sell this thing called the beer block, which is a 12-ounce can. It's an ice pack in the shape of a 12-ounce beer can. That she got that for free, also along with my cooler. But anyway, yeah. So the Kanga cooler, I know I can get them at Ace for pretty cheap. Not for pretty cheap. For I think $45 and $65 are the two that I can get. The one I wanted to get, the next one I probably want to buy is the 24-pack, the Midnight Black backpack.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Emma got that for my birthday. I've already tried it out once. It works perfect. It'll keep your beverages cool for up to 7 hours. With that, and you just pull it straight out of the cooler at the gas station or any of the cooler that you go to for any of the cooler that you go to, like, so if you go like to a Hive Wine and Spirits, or if you go to like anything else that, or like you go to like an Andy's. I think, don't you have an Andy's right by your house? Is that what it's called?
Yep. There's one just right down there. Yeah.
So yeah, you can just pull a 12-pack of whatever you want. 12-pack seltzer cans, 12-pack beer, the 12-pack Mountain Dew Hards. I mean, you don't have it up in Minnesota, but you just throw it right in the cooler.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. That's just poor marketing with the Mountain Dew Hards, bro.
Yeah, I know. We do have Mountain Dew Hards in Minnesota. It's the Baja ones. We have the Bajas. But it's not in every liquor store. It's only like select, yeah, but it's not like big name brands either. It's like family owned shit. But I'm literally, as you were just talking, I put together because my birthday's coming up here in a couple months. I'm putting together a birthday wish list, and I just put that on there. So
Kanga cooler. Fuck yeah, dude, these are sick. I'm so happy Emma got these for me. And I have a couple of drinks just sitting in here cooling off. Just to demonstrate that I can just pull it out. I have a Powerade. I just pulled it out an hour ago. It's still like I just pulled it out of the thing. I also have a Mike's Hard Can that I also just pulled out of the fridge an hour ago. Still pretty cold. Nice. Still pretty cold. So
Right on.
Yeah, and I'll be bringing this to Gage's with my
That's awesome.
with my stuff. But yeah, I haven't seen them in. I think you have to order them online, but I've seen them a lot on my TikTok, and it's pretty cool. Like they went on the Shark
a
Tank.
single one on TikTok, so
Yeah, but they went on the Shark Tank and got a deal with Mark Cuban, and all that. So they are, I guess, a pretty successful name. And I think it was Mark Cuban that said, "Hey, instead of case cooler, you should just make it a Kanga cooler because then you can have like a couch and everything." Cool. But their logo is like a kangaroo pulling a beer out of its pouch.
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's why I want the pouch, is for
yeah.
you literally
Just
pull
to,
it
like,
out.
Around
That's
your
awesome.
neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I wanted to share that. Kanga Coolers, if you do see this, I will be promoting your merchandise because I think this stuff's pretty freaking sick. I have already used this and I very much appreciate this. So Kanga Coolers, if you guys are watching this, could hit us up with a little bit of a sponsor.
Hit us up. Yeah, I'm definitely in on that promotion. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Oh my God. Absolutely.
But yeah,
I'll tag because when you post episodes on YouTube, you can like add little taglines, and lately I've been tagging like NBA, NFL, all that stuff. I'm gonna tag Kanga Cooler.
Kanga Cooler, awesome.
Yeah. So
yeah,
hopefully they'll catch on.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jagger, what's next on the thing? My list thing just kind of died. So
yeah. So what we got next on our list? We're gonna name our top 5 as we discussed last week. Alcoholic types. So like whiskey, vodka, rum, gin,
beer.
Beer. Just top 5 of those. And honestly, I completely fucking forgot I had a list. So Tommy, you got your list out?
I don't, but
I found it.
Okay.
So we're good.
You go 5 to 1. I kind of have to make up my list here. But,
yeah, absolutely. So starting out with number 5, it's probably one of the most common that you'll find people drinking at parties, especially the younger crowd. It's one of the first things I was introduced to, vodka. Not any specific type of vodka. I mean, like we said, this is going to be a very broad spectrum. So, but yeah, starting out with number 5, if I don't have anything from 4 on up, I'll take some vodka. I don't care. Whether it's like a UV blue or if it's like a fucking Smirnoff or whatever. Tito's, all that shit. So, but yeah, vodka would probably be my number 5. Number 4, this is where we're actually getting the stuff that I drink. I wouldn't say consistently, but like if I'm drinking, you'll catch me with this I'd say at least 30%, 40% of the time, and that's tequila. You can't have a good night without tequila. If I'm going out to eat, I mean, I like to personally order myself a margarita sometimes. But yeah, tequila is really good. I got some of Dwayne Johnson's Terramana right over there, so that's probably one of my favorites. I always like Patron, Don Julio, Jose Cuervo. Jose Cuervo's but I'm more of a Patron or Don Julio type of guy. If I'm not rocking with Terramana, I want to try LeBron James's tequila Lobos. I can't find that, so I think I got to order that.
Speaking of trying something, I'm not a big bourbon guy. Yeah. But Scottie Pippen came out with Digits bourbon. I want to try that.
Bourbon it's basically in between whiskey and rum, so
I do want to try that.
I think you'd like it.
Yeah. Because I follow Scotty on Instagram, and he's always at least posting once a week about his Digits bourbon.
Yeah.
So I want to try that. But continue. I think you're on number 3.
Yep, I'm on number 3, and this is the most common. This is one of the. I saw this on a TikTok. It's one of the top 5 most consumed liquids in the world, and that's beer. So I mean, lately,
Beer is good. Beer is good. Beer is
beer
good.
is good and stuff.
And stuff.
Yeah, beer it goes down easy. It's acquired taste, obviously, and then there's different types. You got the darks, you got the lights, you got the PBRs, you got the Bud Lights, you got the Busch Lights, Miller, Budweiser, all that shit. Lately I've been hooked on some PBR. I got some right down there. For Viking games, I have Miller Lite. I have at least
Paps. That's what it is.
Yeah, PBRs, Paps.
Yeah. Paps.
Blue
I was
Ribbon.
I was about to ask what's Paps? What's Paps? And I'm like, what's PBR? I'm like,
yeah, it's
I'm like, it's Paps.
For those that don't know, I just got a little open case right here. This is the PBR, Paps Blue Ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, what's technically considered a beer is the Mountain Dew Hards and the Monster Hards. Because they're brewed, they're considered a beer, I guess. But
it says on the can,
yeah,
flavored beer.
Flavored beer, yeah.
I don't consider that.
Well, it's brewed.
It's a
brewed.
tweener.
I would count it.
Did you hear what I said? I said it's a tweener.
Hivenology. Write that shit down. It's a tweener.
It's a tweener.
But yeah, I'll have a Miller Lite for at least one every quarter for a Vikings game. And then I'm typically at a party, I'll go Busch Light. And but yeah. So that's my number 3. My number 2. Why is the rum always gone? I love me some good rum, especially Captain Morgan private stock. I've had that private stock. I believe Gage bought me a bottle. He bought me a bottle, and I gave him my mini fridge. That was kind of the trade-off there. So, and honestly, I haven't gone back to a regular Captain Morgan since. But yeah, rum's always a good go-to. Rum, Coke, rum and Dr. Pepper, rum and root beer. But yeah, I'm more of a dark liquor type of guy. And then that's kind of transitioning into my number 1, which we all know is whiskey. Oh my God, I love me whiskey. And
whiskey.
I love me some good whiskey, some George Dickel, some Jack Daniels, fucking Old Smoky. What else? What else we got? We got Bird Dog peanut butter whiskey. We got some Canadian Crown whiskey. Did you know Crown is Canadian whiskey?
Well, I thought it was a.
It is
because Crown. I thought it because it's Crown Royal. I thought it was a British whiskey, but I guess not.
No, it says on the back. It says on there it's Canadian whiskey. What else type of whiskey do I got? I need to get
the Old Smoky.
I said Old Smoky.
Did you?
Yeah, okay. I said Old Smoky right after I said right before I said Bird Dog. Peanut butter whiskey. What else do we got?
Jack.
I said Jack. Jim Beam, which I don't really have much of Jim Beam because it's just a knockoff Jack Daniels in my opinion. Ooh, I have Twisted Tea whiskey. That shit's good.
Twisted Tea whiskey.
Yeah. But no, I'm a big whiskey guy, as you all know, and I want to get you know how they have those like big ass bottles of Jack Daniels at liquor stores? I want to get a Jack Honey of that. I've been meaning to for a while. Just every time I go to a liquor store and I don't think of it, it's there. But every time I go to a liquor store for that, it's not there. Yeah. So it's kind of a bummer. But yeah, that's my top 5 to kind of recap. Vodka 5, tequila 4, beer 3, rum 2, and whiskey 1. Honestly, rum and beer is kind of a flip-flop. Like it could be 2, it could be 3, either way.
Mm-hmm.
So those 2 are kind of a flip-flop. I think I have more beer than I have rum. But nothing's gonna top whiskey.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's get on. Screw you, stupid pen. Stay locked.
All right, Tommy. Alrighty. Let's hear your little list.
My little list.
Yeah.
Little list. Where did my list go? I have a number 5. I wrote it down right before you said something, right before you were talking about it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have had this. Where the hell? There it is. I'd probably say liqueur is my number 5. So like I'm a McGillicuddy's, Jaeger, all like that stuff. Typically,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
like flavored. It's all that, and schnapps. A schnapps is a liqueur.
It's flavored. It's got a bite. Yeah, I believe schnapps is a liquor or liqueur.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's flavored. It's got that alcoholic like bite to it, but it's not like
In your
specific.
face.
It's not like specifically like a whiskey or anything like that. But yeah.
Yeah. So that's my number 5. I really like mixing stuff with McGillicuddy's. I think I'm going to keep making a Code Red McGillicuddy's.
Dude, you know what I just thought of?
Oh,
this and McGillicuddy's? Yeah, that'd be good.
that'd
keep
fucking
you awake
good.
too, for sure.
Oh, yeah. And then I was obviously thinking the vanilla McGillicuddy's with the rainbow sherbet rain.
Oh yeah.
And then there was another thing I wanted to mix. I just wanted to try some straight up grape McGillicuddy's. I love grape flavored stuff and all that fun jazz. This is probably then all right, we'll go to number 4. Number 4 is vodka. If this is a thing where if like let's say like usually when I want to take a shot, you take a shot of whiskey, the Crown or Crown, Jack, Jim, all that.
Your stereotypical, yeah.
Your stereotypical stuff you take a shot from. But if it's not there, I'll take some Smirnoff shots. I'll take a shot of UV Blue. If I have
those ones like Smirnoff and UV Blue, those ones you can just pull straight from the bottle. Honestly,
I can. I took. Emma had
not a pussy.
Emma had to cut me off a little bit, so we had. I'm like, here, give me 4 random. Like I told the bar, 4 random Smirnoff shots. So she gave me a watermelon, raspberry, regular, and grape. I asked for the grape 3 more times after taking the 4 shots. You're like, okay, it's time to go home now.
Yeah, that grape Smirnoff is good. Yeah,
really
for
fucking
sure.
Good. But yeah, so I typically I'd probably say, Tito's is vodka, right?
Yeah, I got some right here.
Yes.
Or no, yeah. Tito's is vodka.
I tried. So Emma's dad, Emma's dad likes to drink a lot of 0 sugar ginger ale with Tito's, and he'll have like a cup this size. Like he's borderline an alcoholic. I say this.
That's the size of cup my dad has Captain Coke in.
He has like 5 of those a day, and he has to have like 10 of those to actually realize he has a buzz. Yeah, he has a high tolerance of that stuff. But yeah, anyway, like I'll have Tito's and ginger ale a few times. I'll just have like a little cup of it just sitting around. If I'm sitting chilling with my family, if I do that, and all that. So then we move to number 3, seltzers. Mike's Hard, or it's okay. This is weird. I'm doing okay.
What?
Seltzers.
You like seltzers?
Mike's Hard.
Didn't know you're a pussy.
Mountain Dew.
I'm kidding.
Mountain Dew Hards.
Those are beers. We just discussed this.
I said they're tweeners, so you could consider them either or.
Damn.
I would say they're technically beers, but they're also for society they're more of a seltzer kind of because they're
you like White Claws?
Fuck no.
White Claw gal?
I'm not. White Claws and Trulies are disgusting. But I'm saying like Mike's, the Smirnoff Ice, little bottles and cans. I did like the Bud Light hard seltzer sodas for a while. Emma and I would kill a 12-pack in one night. One of those. I did like those. But yeah, that is if I'm not really feeling beer, which is like a 15% of the time. I'm usually going toward a more beer than I am like a Mountain Dew Hard or a Mike's Hard. But then number 2, whiskey.
I don't think Smirnoff Ice is considered a seltzer.
Is it not?
No. It says it's a flavored malt beverage. So its ABV is more akin to a beer than hard liquor. Huh?
Okay, never mind.
Alcohol by
Well,
volume. I
we
think that's what
are
that is.
fucking changing this filter. Get the fuck out of here. So we're gonna
Basically fruity drinks that have alcoholic volume around beer. So like Twisted Teas, Smirnoff Ices, Mountain Dew Hards, Monster, that type of stuff. That's your 3, right?
sure.
That's
But that's also technically saying beer, though. Is my
no,
number.
no, because beer is like a brewed through wheat and all that shit. But I'm saying like your 3 is technically fruity drinks that have an alcoholic volume close to beer.
So like spiked
So
malts, basically.
so it's not like a 40 proof, a 90 proof, all that stuff. It's not like it's nothing that's like way up there in alcohol, but it's like you have it by the can or by the bottle, like you get it in packs and it's fruity that type of stuff.
What would you call that then? Isn't that called a malt then?
Yeah,
A
like
spiked
a fruit
malt?
Yeah, spiked malt basically.
Okay, that's number 3 then.
All right.
Spiked malt. Okay. Disregard seltzers. Okay, so
That's why I was like, what seltzer? Because seltzers, they give you like they're carbonated, they got that nasty bubbling. Like it's like way different than a pop. It's like it's like very dry, bubbly, carbonated shit, and it's just not good.
it's like a LaCroix.
It's like water. Yeah, it's like a LaCroix, like a watered down fruity beverage, but it's just not good.
Okay, so number 3 is spiked malts. So we're saying Mountain Dew Hards, Beasts,
Smirnoff Ices,
Smirnoff Ice, Mike's Hard,
Twisted Teas.
Yeah, the whole jazz. Number 2, I got whiskey.
Okay.
Specifically when I'm taking shots, like Fireball, Jack Honey, Crown Apple, Crown Vanilla. Those are more like I would like to take shots from those than just drinking them straight.
Right.
Now, if you had to mix whiskey with something like a Jack Honey with like a what was that? I had it with it was a Jack Honey, and I swear it was a cream soda, wasn't it? You made it for
Yeah. Yep. We
like
talked about that last week.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna have something that's mixed, I'm gonna put whiskey in it because it gives you that hard, small like burn of a whiskey. Or I'm just taking a straight fireball shooter, just straight. And just I mean whiskey. I mean if I'm not feeling in a spiked malt or a beer mood, I'm going whiskey because it's I would say it's sippable. It's sippable. It's enjoyable if you're gonna drink it straight, and it'll get you buzzed. And then obviously you know what my number 1 is. We're gonna go with beer, specifically the Busch Light, and the PB. The Busch, but there's okay. So you have Busch Apple. Then down farther you have regular Busch, and then you have the rest of the beers.
And then even further down, you have Busch Peach.
Busch Peach.
Yeah. Busch Caramel Apple still waiting. Oh, Busch Maple. Oh, I just thought of that. That's a fall thing.
That would be a fall thing.
Busch Maple, like with like maple syrup or some shit in there. Oh,
yeah. That would be
spicy.
That would be kind of good.
Damn. Okay.
Busch Light. Take notes. Take notes.
Anheuser-Busch.
Oh yeah.
Better be watching our podcast.
But yeah, so then like Busch Light, Spotted Cow is probably up there. Miller Lights, Bud Light's up there. Lower on the list. PBR's on there. What's another beer I like?
Bud Light.
I said Bud Light already. Budweiser.
But yeah, just all those lighter
all the beers. All the lighter beers are number 1. They're good for parties. They go down easy and smooth for me. It's an acquired taste, but it's a taste that I have acquired.
Oh for sure. Yeah.
For sure. I mean, it's not like I have a whole mini fridge down in the garage and that's full of it, and half of a 24-pack sitting on top waiting to go into the cooler.
Right.
But yeah, so then that's my top 5 for that stuff, with going 5 to 1: liqueur, vodka, spiked malts, whiskey, and beer.
Nice. Awesome. So kind of heading into our last topic here. I know last week we kind of talked about desserts and all that stuff, and I brought up like the Little Bites Funfetti muffins and some Hostess products, and kind of moving into that. Tommy, what do you think is the best Hostess pastry, or like just overall what they have made?
Okay, Hostess. So like we're talking the Ding Dongs, Twinkies, Swiss rolls. Or no, Swiss rolls is
Swiss rolls is Little Debbie's, but Ho Ho's are Hostess.
Oh yeah. Ho Ho's, Ding Dongs, Twinkies, Snowballs.
Yep.
The
mini donuts.
Oh, the mini donuts. Oh my gosh. Okay. There would be times. Okay, I gotta give a little story. All right, a little side note. For weekends when my dad had to work early mornings, he'd go to work. He'd go to Fairway right at 7 o'clock because that's when Fairway opened. He'd come back. He would set 3 bags of the Little Hostess donuts on the table, and he'd leave a little note. Here's breakfast. Have fun.
Nice.
And so we'd all would just have one little pouch for breakfast. My mom would use big powdered.
Yeah. Did you know that Twinkies were made upside down?
Yeah, because they got to throw the 3.
Yeah, they got put the cream in on the bottom.
Yeah.
I saw a video on that the other day. But anyways, do you have your best Hostess product? Because if not, I'll let you think while I give you mine.
Yeah, you go. I'm still thinking. So, I'm like tied between like 3.
So I used to work at a Dollar General, for those that don't know, in my hometown, Janesville. And just the first thing you see when you walk into a Dollar General, they have the Hostess stand. And so that would be filled with stuff like the cupcakes, the Twinkies, the donuts, the Ho-Hos, and all that stuff. And sometimes for lunch, if I didn't pack anything, I'd just grab a little bag of the mini donuts or something and just chow down. But my go-to and my favorite are probably the Ho-Hos, the little chocolate swirl with the cream in the middle. Yep. I think those are overall the best Hostess product. But in my opinion, a close second is almost any of the donuts.
Oh yeah,
like the crunchy ones. Nah, get those out of there. Honestly, the powdered, I used to like them a little more as a kid, but now they're kind of just but and the chocolate ones are really good. And for those that haven't had them, don't knock them. The glazed ones are my personal favorite.
Oh yeah,
out of those. So it's gonna go Ho-Hos and then the glazed mini donuts, and then probably the chocolate mini donuts.
The chocolate frosted donuts, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. There's more that I'd probably have to say for me, it's probably the regular frosted mini donuts, because I really never got into. I was probably more into the Little Debbie stuff, like with the Cosmic Brownie, the Star Crunch,
the zebra cakes, bro,
and the zebra cakes,
fucking zebra cakes. Those are the best. Those are the best. Those are the best, like overall, like dessert pastry product or whatever.
And the oatmeal cream pies too, yeah.
Honey buns.
I got a pack of honey buns downstairs. That's just calling my name right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, those are so good.
Cosmic brownies. I feel like cosmic brownies aren't as good as what they used to be.
They were not. I think every year, Little Debbie, like around Christmas time and Halloween, and they did
like the pumpkin
and the
stuff.
bats, and then like Santa's head, the snowflakes, and then they did
Christmas
the
trees. The Christmas trees, dude.
The fucking Christmas trees. Oh my gosh,
dude. Oh my god.
Those Christmas trees.
You're killing me here. This is god damn it. And I got to go run in like fucking 10 minutes here. So
Jesus.
But
yeah, no, those. Oh my gosh. I would. Okay, this is probably gonna be a hot take, and I'm sorry for everybody, but I think just because of the variety of stuff with Little Debbie is probably is a little better with Hostess, because with Hostess you see more of like Ding Dongs and Ho-Hos and like the donuts.
You know what?
They're all more chocolatey things.
You know, I agree with you, and honestly, I'm not sure which company came out first. We can look that up later.
Yeah.
But I feel like Hostess kind of takes what Little Debbie has and kind of puts their own little twist to them, because you can't tell me that fucking the ho-hos and then the Swiss rolls are not the same thing.
If you put them next to each other, I don't think you could tell.
Right?
I'm gonna be honest. And I mean, what else? The snowballs that Hostess had, I mean, are their own little thing, and the ding dongs they have are their own little thing.
Yeah. They're literally the same exact thing. And then oatmeal cream pies, Little Debbie has on them. Nutty Buddies. Yeah, I think overall Little Debbie's is the better brand, company, whatever. And I think you find me going there more.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, Hostess does have the Twinkie, but that's not good enough to.
That's not good enough to hold them.
It's not good enough to top Little Debbie's, I don't think.
Honestly, I think the only thing that's keeping Hostess alive right now are the Twinkies and the little and the mini donuts.
Oh yeah. Because I think I'd rather go to a Swiss roll than a ho-ho, personally.
I would too. I would. And they have basically at the Fairway in my town, they have in the aisle with all the breakfast stuff, they have probably like a big ass section of all the Hostess stuff. So like a whole roll for the 2 whole rolls for the mini donuts, and then they have for like this the ho-hos, the ding dongs, and then the Twinkies, the snowballs, and then the mini muffins they have under there too, like are all for Hostess, and that they have that. But then you go to Fairway, they have this little end cap of all but like a 3-sided end cap of all the Little Debbie stuff. And usually that's more empty than the Hostess stuff is. But yeah,
absolutely.
But I think what Little Debbie does that is better than what Hostess does is that they have seasonal things that make people want to get them and buy them more. Because I always want to eat Santa's face.
Yeah. I always think of the Grinch scene when he's eating the plate and he's like, Santa, bye.
I think of that too.
Yeah.
I caught myself doing that. I was watching the Grinch and I had a little, and I bit it and I said exactly what the Grinch said. Santa, bye. And I'm like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
But yeah, no, that's. I mean, with Little Debbie, you probably have to go. The mini donuts is the best Hostess. Not Little Debbie. With Hostess, the mini donuts are probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Hostess.
Because ho-hos is kind of is a knockoff Swiss roll. I'm kind of take that out of the equation and say that the donuts are the best.
Oh yeah.
So
100%.
And they almost try it a little too hard when it comes to coming out with new stuff. I mean, Hostess ran out of business for a while too, for like a couple of years, and then
there's like a boycott, and then it came back.
And then they came back like our sophomore year or junior year, something like that, of high school. Yep. So, but yeah, not too long ago. But yeah, that's really all we got for today. That wraps up our last topic of the shenanigans.
Yeah.
Episode 12. Wow. So lucky number 13 next week. Yeah, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Strive Hive Podcast. All under lowercase, all one word. Yeah.
Yep.
Even though of course it's all lowercase, but I feel like even then it doesn't matter, but we still say it anyways. And then feel free to follow me on Instagram at IggyJ24 and PT Jagger and JI Strive Apparel on Instagram. And you can find Tommy at Tombo_legend_57, correct?
_67, but yes.
67. I thought you were 57.
I think it's 67. It's something 7. I can't remember off the top of my head. I can't check it either because my phone is dumb.
Oh, it is 67, yeah.
But yeah, stay tuned for updates. I think as Jagger and I have talked, we might have another special guest coming to join us in the next couple episodes.
Quite possibly. Maybe we'll have another special guest on that same episode.
Maybe.
Possibly. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But I mean, for the special guest, we might be having our ladies on, so kind of talking all that stuff. Yeah, I think it'd be cool if we got a significant other episode. Kind
yeah.
of learn about each other there. You guys saw Megan. Probably briefly saw Emma in the live stream too. That was like 2 minutes long. So
Yeah.
For those that joined, if you did,
we apologize for that really small live. We were kind of censoring ourselves to some of our friends. What Max was gonna say, because we
said that last week.
He gets very loose with his vocabulary, but
we appreciate the love and support.
We'll probably have little skits of when we are together again on the 22nd. We'll probably throw some little bit of skits of what we're doing through that, and we'll probably just have a little shots of what all we're doing, everyone who's there. And then obviously me and him will have a little bit of a talking about other stuff. But anyway, until then, that's all we have for this episode. Please stay tuned for future episodes. Make sure you guys subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell for all future posts of episodes. So, awesome. But other than that, that's all I got, Jagger.
All right. Yeah, we appreciate your love and support, and we'll catch you guys next week on episode 13. All right.
Sweet.
Later.
Peace.